So as far as nutrition versus working out goes, it is 100% true that what you look like is mostly what you eat. Because when I was in the army, I would work out twice a day. I would go do PT with everyone, and then um, I'd work out after we got off. If there was time, sometimes we'd go too late. But I wouldn't get any skinnier, and I was always wondering why the hell I wasn't getting any skinnier. And it wasn't till years till I looked back because I never used to count calories. Most people don't count calories. I would look at food and I would just judge how many calories are in it by what it looks like, and that is the least efficient way to do it. You will be wrong. A great example of that is there's literally almost as many calories in two Pop Tarts than in a full size chicken breast. You know, and I was eating. I figured, oh well, I'm working out twice a day. I'm fine. So I would get almost every night. I'd have takeout Chinese or pizza. I probably would have eaten 3 whole meals that day at the Chow Hall. On the flip side, there was one year where all I did was intermittent fast, and I mean, no, I really didn't. I did not work out that year. I just intermittent fasted, and I got skinnier than I've ever been in my life. But here's the rub: if you only watch what you eat, you're missing out. Honestly, for the sake of your happiness, I would say it's better to work out and eat wrong, even though, I mean, don't get me wrong, that goes against science and intuition, but as far as your happiness goes, you'll be happier if you start working out and then start eating right. I do not recommend trying to do both of them at once. Start working out, then start eating right, because it's just too much. I'm a huge proponent on this channel of the cup overfloweth method, where you don't set deadlines, you don't make rigid plans, you just go a little bit at a time. It's almost like baby steps, except baby steps implies that you rigidly do better every day. If you use till my cup overfloweth, you don't necessarily do better every day. You wait until you feel like doing better. You let your internal desire to better yourself grow, instead of having your internal taskmaster demand that you get better. All right? So, but at the end of the day, it's best if you do in fact work out and eat right. That will bring the most happiness into your life. Your fitness comes first. I know it's annoying, but it really is. That, as Conan the Barbarian says, your life is nailed to your spine. And the better health you're in, the better your life is going to be overall. But you've heard that a million times. So, practical advice. Where should you go from here? I would say, at the very least, pick one and start there. It's actually easier to. It is easier to eat right, because it's easier to say no to calories than to burn calories unnecessarily, and that's the hardest part about physical fitness, and I'll get into that in another video.